Hi guys, welcome back again to our YouTube channel. This is Lovely and I arrived here in the United States of America last December 2023 on a K-1 visa program. So currently we are waiting for the approval of our adjustment of status, but we already got approved of our work permit. We are just waiting for the actual card. So for today's video, I'm going to share with you our experience and how we prepared our U.S. Embassy Manila interview when we found out that our case is ready. So the first step to obtain the K-1 visa for the petitioner to file the I-129F with the USCIS. So he or the petitioner will be able to bring his or her fiancé to the United States of America for the purpose of marriage and becoming a permanent lawful resident. So what can we learn from this video tutorial? So by this time, we are going to walk you through the process from the status of being case ready at the Manila Embassy until the day of your most awaited U.S. Embassy Manila interview. So in this video, number one, we are going to check on when to start completing the DS-160 form, how you are going to generate and pay the MRV visa fee, how you are going to schedule your appointment at SLEC and pay the medical fee, what are your preparation checklist of requirements for your SLEC medical, and the preparation of checklist or requirements for your U.S. Embassy interview. Just a disclaimer, I'm not an immigration expert or being part of the immigration attorney or lawyer. Information shared in this content is based on our personal knowledge and experience when we process our K-1 visa. The information contained on this video is for general purposes only, and we do not make any representations as to the authenticity and fullness of any information. So let us now start. So probably you are glad and you get notified by the U.S. Embassy Manila that your case is ready for interview. So this is the status of the case that you can see in your SAYAC account. It should change to ready. Your case is ready for interview when scheduled at the U.S. Embassy Manila. If you have already scheduled an appointment for your interview, you have to prepare your documents as directed in your appointment letter and appear at the consulate on the appointed date and time. Otherwise, you have to wait until you receive your interview scheduling instructions. And then you have to take note that you probably have your K1 FTP letter printed with you because you will be needing this upon your scheduling of your medical appointment. Now, every U.S. embassy and consulate is different. So in the Philippines, since I am the beneficiary from the Philippines, when you receive that welcome letter, you will have instructions that you have to complete and you would schedule your own interview for the K-1 visa. Now, let's go over one by one the civil document checklist that we prepared, that me, the beneficiary from the Philippines, prepared, and also with the help of my U.S. petitioner while he was in the U.S. Now, first is, let's go over the list of requirements for the medical examination. Number one, you have to bring your validated receipt from the security bank as proof of payment for the medical examination, which we will be discussing later on. Bring 4 pieces of US visa photo with a name at the back. Bring your valid passport. 2 copies of your Philippine passport bio page. Bring your printed SLEC online confirmation page. Bring also your US interview appointment confirmation page. Bring a copy of your NVC letter or K1 FTP. And bring also several copies of your vaccination certificate, photocopies and original. Alright? To be able to see the instructions, the process of scheduling your online appointment, you visit www.slec.ph or the St. Luke's Medical Center or Medical Extension Clinic in Ermita, Manila. Now, what are the list of requirements for the U.S. Embassy interview that the Philippine beneficiary will need to prepare? Okay, so number one, and these are exactly the list of requirements that I prepared during my medical or during my interview appointment last year. So I printed the DS-160 form confirmation page. I printed also the U.S. Embassy Manila appointment confirmation page, the valid Philippine passport, original PSA birth certificate, original PSA certificate of no marriage or CENOMAR, valid NBI clearance with AKA if applicable to you, original MRV slip or your proof of visa payment, original or your SLEC medical result in a sealed brown envelope. So this is an open sealed that you receive and you will be bringing hand carry to your interview from SLEC. 4 pieces of US visa photo, 2x2 size with name at the back, new letter of intent to marry by the beneficiary, signed by the beneficiary, addressed now to the U.S. Embassy Manila, and witness statements from families and friends. Okay, now that we're done checking on the requirements by the beneficiary, let us go over the list of requirements for the U.S. Embassy interview by the petitioner. So the petitioner will provide all of these requirements to the beneficiary in the Philippines in preparation for her interview appointment. So number one is completed, duly signed and completed form I-134 or affidavit of support, divorce decree certified true copy, passport bio page by the petitioner, new letter of intent to marry by the petitioner, signed, and Form 1040 or what they call the U.S. Individual Income Tax Return for the most recent year, the Form 1099 because my petitioner is an independent contractor, or Form W-2 for wage and tax statement for those who are employed, and the Notice of Approval or you know what to. Okay, so now that we have the list of requirements that the petitioner should be providing you before you go to your embassy interview, there are also other supporting documents that you may need to bring if applicable. So number one is you can also bring the latest 3 months of pay slips by the petitioner, certificate of employment or the COE by the petitioner. The beneficiary can also bring an LCR or the local civil register's birth certificate. She can also bring her transcript of records or TOR and diploma. I brought the copy of our K1 packet, and I also brought the most recent proof of our ongoing relationship, such as but not limited to chat logs in the last 6 months or the most recent video call logs and photos together. Okay. Now that you have your checklist of requirements, let us now go over the step-by-step guide from being case ready to your medical appointment and then to your U.S. Embassy interview. Step 1. Of course, you have to fill out the DS-160 form first, or what they call the online non-immigrant visa application form. So this form is for temporary travel to the United States and is also applicable for K1 visa applicants. Alright? To visit the link for the DS-160 form, you have to go to www.sayac.state.gov and you will be able to access the DS-160 form by clicking the form. I will just create, or I will be creating a separate video tutorial on how to complete the DS-160 form because this is really a long process. Number 2, so you're done with your DS-160. Now it's a time to pay the K1 visa fee. So you have to visit www.ustraveldocs.com. Click on the non-immigrant visa information. Under that, you have to click the bank and payment options. Scroll down and find the link deposit slip under $265 MRV fee for K or for the K1. Click the link and then you will be directed to this same US visa deposit slip. So by the time that you click the link, this is the generated MRV slip. Print this and bring it to the RCBC bank to pay cash. Make sure guys that you pay the exact amount in Philippine money. The expiration date, we have to be aware that this generated MRV slip have an expiration date, and the receipt number. The receipt number is important because you will need to enter this receipt number when you schedule your online appointment interview at the Manila Embassy. So be very careful that it matches to the deposit slip. So I'm going to show you the actual RCBC validated deposit slip when we paid ours last year. So just to make sure guys that the receipt number in your validated deposit slip from the RCBC teller matches to the receipt number indicated in your generated MRV slip. Check the correct spelling of your name and other information, and you have to pay the amount in exact Philippine currency. All right? So once you're done, if you have an idea or questions on how to locate the nearest RCBC bank, so just go to the website of RCBC and the branch finder, just like in the screen in front of you. If another option to pay for the visa fee is to pay or make an online payment via PesoNet. Okay, so if you're paying for more than one applicant, please do not make a lump sum payment for all applicants. So every applicant have a unique identifier or unique receipt number that is required for each visa application fee payment for each applicant for scheduling an appointment. So after you have paid the visa fee, please keep the fee receipt for your records. And also guys, this is non-refundable. So if you make a mistake, the amount will not be refunded to you. So be very careful when paying the visa fee. Okay, so you've done your DS-160. You already paid your MRV visa slip. It's now time to book an appointment at St. Luke's Extension Clinic for your medical examination. So visit www.slec.ph. Click the USA visa applicants and USA online registration. Enter your email address, and then you will receive an email online registration verification to the email address that you entered. And you have to click the red font here, click here to verify your email. So you have to click this one to continue your online registration. So this is just example of the form in SLEC that you have to fill out. Complete all the necessary information, accurate information, correct information should be entered here. Once you submit, after successful registration, you will receive this electronic system-generated email containing the details of your appointment with a reference number, what they call the subscriber number, the day, month, and year and time of your appointment. And also, you can print this form and bring this to Security Bank, but make sure that you have your subscriber number. Also indicates your applicant name, your name, your age, and the exact amount to be paid at the Security Bank. After you receive your deposit slip from Security Bank, during your medical examination, so the teller from St. Luke's from SLEC will issue an official receipt just like this. So you can keep this in your record and the details with the reference code or the subscriber name and the amount of your payment. Okay, so you booked your medical examination and you paid your medical fee. It's now time to book your appointment at the US Embassy Manila. So to do that, you have to visit USTRAVELDOCS.com, and then this is gonna be, click the login, and then you will see this home screen below to be able to log in. For registered users, input the email, registered email and password, and then click the privacy policy below. If you are new user and you have not registered yet, or you don't have an existing account on US Travel Docs, so you just have to click the new user to be able to register. Once done, you'll be able to access this screen. On the screen, this is exactly the home page when you are going to start scheduling your appointment at the US Embassy Manila. Just click the new application, schedule appointment, and then there are step-by-step guide on how to do that, and it's going to be a long process, but I will be making a separate video for that. So for our upcoming videos, I'm going to upload and share with you the step-by-step guide on how to fill out the DS-160 form, the step-by-step guide on how to book an appointment at St. Luke's Medical Clinic, how to book an appointment at the US Embassy Manila, and how to fill out a form I-134 or the affidavit of support. So now guys, what is the latest update on your K1 visa application? Kindly comment down below or let me know in the comment section so we can get connected. You may also subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates. Thank you so much for watching and have a good night. Bye!